Hello everyone, welcome back. In the previous video, we were discussing about arithmetic operators. Let us implement the arithmetic operators in this video using an online C compiler. To use an online C compiler, you'll just have to Google search on online C compiler. You can use any of the online C compilers without installing the software. This is for practicing purpose. When you are working with big programs, it is better that you install the software and then use it. Just for practicing to learn C or to learn programming, it is sufficient to use an online compiler. Since we are experimenting the details of programming through C, I'll be using an online C compiler. And if you have watched our previous videos and it is helping you in learning about programming, please subscribe to the channel and like the videos. So let us start by writing a comment here. Anything enclosed within a slash star and a star slash is considered to be a comment in C programming. So I'll just write here arithmetic operator. Anything written as a comment will not be executed by the compiler. So it does not need to follow any syntax here. You can simply write anything which makes your program more readable inside slash star and end it with a star slash. Now, once you have written the comment to make it understand to the user or anyone seeing your program that this is a program which deals with arithmetic operators, let us start the first line of the program, which is hash include stdio.h. Hash include stdio.h is where you are importing the library. Stdio.h stands for standard input output. So any command which is related to standard input output, if you want to use it in your program, you have to include this library called stdio.h. Now, execution in C program begins from main function. So that should be my first function. Any function should be enclosed within a curly bracket. So I have a curly bracket here and I have the function called main. The term void or the keyword void indicates that this main function is not returning anything, and the empty parenthesis says that it's a function which is not accepting anything. When we learn about functions, you will come to know what is that we write inside the parenthesis when you want to accept something from the user or something from any other program or from the console. And if the function is returning any value back to the called function, then how will you make changes here? As of now, let's assume that this is a function where the execution begins. It is not returning anything and it is not accepting anything. So in every function should be within a curly bracket. So I have included a curly bracket. So we are implementing arithmetic operators here. So let's have two variables, int a, b and result. So let me have three variables here. The first two variables are where my input will be stored, and result is the variable where the calculated result is stored. Okay, so as of now I'm not using a scanf function to read input from the user. Let me directly initialize value. Let me say a equal to 9 and b equal to 12. So 9 and 12 are my variable. The first arithmetic operator which we will try to implement here is the addition operator plus. So I have written a comment here so that you will understand I am going to implement plus operator. So I'll say result equal to, we had discussed in the previous session, the plus symbol is used for addition. So I have calculated a and b, a plus b, and stored the value, assigned the value to a variable called result. Now let me try printing result. So I have printf %d is used because I am printing an integer value, comma my variable which I want to print, that is result. Okay, so let's execute this. Let's see if there is an error or it's printing the result. So I've got 21. 9 plus 12 is 21. So it's clearly printing the result. If you format the result, you can add few more things here within the double quote saying that the sum is so and so. So I get the sum is 21. Okay, so this is how we implement plus operator. Now let's implement minus operator, that is a subtraction. Again I'll say result equal to a minus b, and let me print I'll just copy this because it is the same statement which I need to print here, I need to paste here. So I have the sum equal to result. Now let's see what when I execute the program, what is that I'm getting? I'm getting the sum is 21, and in the same line I get the sum is minus 3. Okay, so here it has to be difference. So I'm getting it in the same line, but I don't want it in the same line. I want it in the separate lines. If you want your statements to be in separate lines, include /n. /n indicates that it tells the cursor to go to the new line every time. So when you begin executing this particular statement, it goes to the new line and the cursor is waiting in the new line to get the result and print the value. Okay, so let's execute this and check. You can see here it is in the two different lines. So similar way, let's try for other operator. Okay, so we have a minus b. Let's go for multiplication and say the product is result, and then let's also try a divided by b. One thing, recall what we studied in the previous class, that division gives the integer division. So even if you get a floating point value, once a is divided by b, your output will be only the integer value. Now the one more new operator what we studied was the modulus operator. Modulus operator was used for getting the remainder. Okay, so let's try executing this. Okay, so you get the sum is 21, that is 9 plus 12 is 21, difference is minus 3, 9 minus 12 is minus 3, product is 9 into 12 is 108, and the quotient is 0. You're getting 0 here because 9 divided by 12 is 0 point something. So slash will give only the integer value, integer division, that is the first quotient before the decimal point is printed, that is 0, and a mod b will give you the remainder, that is when 9 divided by 12, 12 zeros are 0, remainder is 9, so you will get the remainder. So this is how you can implement arithmetic operators, and this is how you get the output of arithmetic operators. We will also discuss about increment operator and decrement operator, which comes along with arithmetic operators in the next video. That's all for this session, and if this video is helpful to you, please subscribe to the channel and like the video.